urine and what else?
Semen.
Semen. Okay. What runs through here? The prostatic urethra and the ejaculatory duct. Semen. What runs through, where's my other half?
Sperm.
Right, up here, sperm only. All the way back to here, sperm only, sperm only, sperm only, sperm only. Okay? It's got to get all the way up to the back of the bladder and have the seminal vesicles squirt in seminal fluid. The prostate also squirts in prostatic fluid, but they're still unsure of its function. There's another gland, though, that's going to contribute to this. I've only got one really good model with it. This one. Yes. Okay. So remember, semen made in the seminiferous tubules. Okay, got the sperm made. It's going to move up the epididymis, up through this whole thing that's called the what? Spermatic cord. What's the tube that the sperm's moving up in the spermatic cord? The vas deferens. It's going to come up, go back behind the bladder, meet up with this structure here. What is it? Seminal vesicle. What does the seminal vesicle squirt? Semen, which is, what's the function of it? Food and water for the trip. Yes. The prostate is also going to squirt its bit, but the vas deferens is going to turn into the ejaculatory duct and go out the penis. We're missing the tip of the penis part, okay? But there's a gland right here on either side, just underneath your prostate gland. This is called your bulbourethral gland, or the Cowper's gland. It has a very important function. It squirts pre-ejaculatory fluid, or the pre-cum. Okay? Pre-ejaculatory fluid. The function of the pre-ejaculatory fluid is to clean out the urethra, because what's the deal with the urethra? What was running through there? Urine. Urine comes from the bladder and goes straight through this area here, which is called the prostatic urethra. The whole thing is the urethra. Okay? But the area that goes through the prostate is called the prostatic urethra. All of this is going to be full of urine. Urine is slightly acidic. What happens if I run sperm or semen through an acidic tube?
They die.
Right? They're going to get burned up. They're all going to die. So, the bulbourethral gland, or also known as the Cowper's gland, is going to squirt pre-ejaculatory fluid, which will clean out the urethra and neutralize the pH. Now it's ready for semen to actually be squirted through here. Okay? So remember, the semen comes, what's in here? Seminiferous tubules, up the epididymis, up the vas deferens. Vas deferens comes back behind the bladder, meets up with the seminal vesicle, which squirts in semen. Now we have semen. It's going to go through the ejaculatory duct here to the urethra, out the penis. Okay. It's been pre-cleaned out by the bulbourethral gland, which will neutralize the pH in the urethra so that all the sperm don't die as they go through. Make sense? All right, the Dardos tunic is there's several layers here. I don't have a good model that will show you all the layers. You're going to need, you have Ken still, right? You got to know all this, okay? This is it's his thing, okay? You got to know these layers. Dardos tunic. It's the one that's going to give the wrinkly appearance to the testicles. Next layer, you're going to have external spermatic fascia, then the cremaster muscle. What does the cremaster muscle do? Raise and lower the testicles. Why do you raise and lower testicles?
When it gets hot, they like droop down.
Yeah, when they get hot, they're down to their knees. Why?
The sperm don't get fried.
Yeah, it's all about temperature regulation. There's a very fine window of how you can keep your sperm from dying. Does that mean that if you get in a jacuzzi, that you're good to go? Everything's dead because it's all hot. No, because one little bastard will make it through. Okay? He's going to be the strong one that can survive whatever. Okay? So getting in a jacuzzi is not going to help you. If you're having fertility problems, you need to stay out of jacuzzis and you can't have hot baths. Okay? Or hot showers because you will kill the sperm. So it's all about temperature regulation. What about when they get in cold water? What happened? Whoop! All the way up. Why? Trying to warm up. Got to get closer to the body so it can warm up so that the sperm don't die again. Okay? So this is up and down motion constantly based on body temperature. Alright, so then the next layer is your internal spermatic fascia. We're going from external all the way in. Okay? So Dardo's tunic, external spermatic fascia, cremaster muscle, internal spermatic fascia, the parietal tunic, vaginal tunic. It's called vaginal. Yes, you boys have things on you called vaginal tunics.
I saw that. I was confused.
Uh-huh. Then a vaginal cavity. You guys have a vaginal cavity. It's between your external, your parietal and visceral vaginal tunics. Okay? It's just the space in between. Like a coelomic space, they call it a vaginal cavity. So know those layers. You're going to need them. There's the serosal layer.